Shalom. Allah stop by giving all praises and honor glory to Yahweh. Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Kakadash, double honors to the apostle, El's great millstone. Salutations to the whole lit, the pushing truth, across the four corners of truth, Sarah Charity. I'm just the brother, I'm one by from the Birmingham Camp, Alabama GMS. And we'll get to the sentence going to, just about how, got this picture on here, the so-called white man, red man, Edomites, Esau, Edom. I got Donald Trump, it just, you see the picture where the man in the mirror is looking at. He's not. He think that he's looking at himself, but it's showing Donald Trump. It's just showing that he's the wicked. The so-called white man, he's the wicked. It's nothing. So-called white man, red man, Esau, Edom, he's the wicked. It's nothing. No truth about him. He's just a straight devil, which the word devil, the word devil means deceiver. He's just gonna deceive you, and that's who he is. The so-called white man is not gonna, he's not gonna change his ways or who he really is. Nothing but a deceiver, liar, a raper, a robber. He takes, and he don't. These damn devils don't have no type of mercy at all. Especially upon the so-called Negro, Latino natives, because deep down inside the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Edomites, the red people, they really hate you. They hate your guts. And Donald Trump, he hates your guts as well. So I'm getting to this. Let's get into it. It's on Ecclesiasticus in the Apocrypha, chapter 12 and 10. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So yeah, the Lord tell you, hey, you don't never trust thy enemy, man. And the enemy is the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Edomites, man. You so-called Negro, Latino natives, y'all trust the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, Edomite, red man. Eventually, y'all gonna know that these devils, so-called white people, red people, hate your guts. And it's being made known now. It's gonna intensify more and more, because we in the end. And these damn devils gonna really show their true colors for who they really are and why, and the true hatred that they have for you so-called Negro, Latino natives, which are all the Israelites, and and these devils gonna come down with great wrath, Esau, Edom, Edomites gonna come down on you so-called Negro, Latino natives. The times of Jacob's trouble, man, it's gonna be a bad time, man. A bad time for the nation of Israel, the Israelites, for you so-called Negro, Latino natives, man. But reading back in Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 and 10 again. Never trust thy enemy, for like as iron rusteth, so his wickedness. And like I say, Esau, Edom is the wicked, man. There's nothing good about him, no truth. Nothing is there's nothing pure about the so-called white man. His ways are just wickedness, and he deceived the whole world with the lies of his tongue, and that's what these damn devils do, man. But reading on, Ecclesiasticus chapter 12 verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped it away. So yeah, though he humble himself, though he, these so-called white people, they coming to you talking nice and sweet and all that, talking that soft talk, but in their mind, they want to take you down, and that's what they did to the natives. The tribe of Gad, the Israelites, to the so-called Negro, Latino natives, the Israelites, they come with that sweet talk. They come with that, hey, with a peaceful way, peaceful way of talking, and then eventually, you make the agreement, but the so-called white man Esau Edom they end of the agreement. They'll turn around and backstab you, man. And that's what they've been doing to the so-called Negro Latino natives in the world in general. But to you so-called Negro Latino natives, Israelites, that's what these damn devils had did for, centuries and decades and so forth. The battle between Esau and Jacob. So these damn devils don't really have no type of feeling for you. They'd rather see you goddamn exterminated, and that's what they trying to do, Cause most of the world population they want to destroy is to get rid of you so-called Negro Latino natives, man. Cause Esau, he want to have the earth to himself, and that's their main agenda, to wipe away Israel, the Israelites, and to have they people, they nation Esau Edom, the nation of Esau Edom, Edomites, to be ruled over the earth, over the whole earth, and like I say, this damn devil and said, beware of him, and thou shalt be unto him, as if thou hasn't wiped a looking glass. So his ways haven't been all wiped away, man. He is what he is, man. Ain't no, so the so-called white man Esau Edom Red, man. He's a good guy, whatever. They not bad people. Not knowing that these damn devils in their mind are just wicked, man. They're gonna find ways to be wicked. They're gonna find ways to turn their back on you. Now I'm talking about you so-called Negro Latino natives that keep giving the so-called white man Esau Edom a pass, man. Especially when they do something just wicked and out of line. Y'all don't say much about it. But y'all rather get at your own. But when your own people do something, y'all ready to just jump down their throats. When a Negro Latino native man do something, wrong, it's not that, extreme, but it's something that so-called white man would do the same or more, but y'all don't jump down they throat, but this so-called white man, it's nothing, like I say, nothing good or good about him, he's just a wicked and a deceiver, man. And like I say, you so-called Negro Latino natives gotta know who your enemy is and start trusting in Trump and in this society that the white man has, America. Because eventually it's gonna be to your shame, man. Because the Lord Yahweh Shah is gonna bring this place down, man. You people gonna be wondering why, this is happening, why, you losing jobs, why jobs are closing, why food shortages, are going on in the stores, It's gonna be because Yahweh Shah is making those moves, and then eventually so-called white man Esau Edom gonna come down, you Negro Latino natives, to put you in concentration camp. You gonna take the chip, it's gonna kill you off, man. We heading to those times, man. A time of war. Ain't not gonna be a time of peace, going forward. Gonna be a time of war. But reading on, it's on Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 12. Set him not by thee, lest when he have overthrown thee, he stand up in thy place. Neither let him sit at thy right hand, lest he seek to take thy seat. So yeah, the so-called white man, he would try to take your position. And that's what they do, man. They, like I say, they come crouching, they come humble, but eventually they trying to find a way to take you down, and that's what they did to the so-called Negro Latino natives. They what they did to the natives, the tribe of Israel in general, the nation of Israel, the Israelites, in general, and then what they do to like other leaders as well, the nations, they talk this, we talking, but eventually they want to take they, have they spot, have they one of they people ruling over their spot, to be taken over, they eventually want to take over the whole earth, that's what their agenda, that's what they want. But the Lord Yahweh Shah is not gonna give it to them, because the Lord Yahweh Shah, he's gonna knock Esau Edom so-called white people, red people out of power soon, you know. Um, so it was some more in that verse, but I just want to go into that, you know, it's a little bit more, um, yeah, a little bit more on it, but I just want to get to that point of, you know, never trust thy enemy, man. Never trust the so-called white man, because, you know, his ways and what he stands for, you know, it's not all the way wiped away. You know, it's still there. You know, his wickedness, you know, his deceivingness, lies, and, you know, he just want to take what's yours, you know, because he is the wicked, you know. So, with that, again, I give all praise. Again, I hope this was edifying, you know, and so again, like our prayers to Yahweh, about Shem, about Shem, Kakadash, to the apostles, elders, to the Sisakim brothers, to the few Aqua sisters that do listen. Keep the faith in Yahweh, keep fighting with that. Say Shalom.